My name is James Dates. I'm the Regional Vice President for WestCare GulfCoast. And Camp Mariposa is basically for children who have been impacted by substance abuse, either on the part of their parents or their primary caregiver. And it's an opportunity to teach kids prevention skills, as well as just give them a chance to be kids for a weekend.
Camp Mariposa is, in my opinion, some time for kids to get away from the situation that they're in their household or whatever household that they happen to be in, if it's a foster home or their regular home. It gives them an opportunity to realize that the problems that are going on in the household are not their problems, it's not their fault, and it gives them a chance to see things that you know, they don't normally see.
Our camps start on Friday night. We do them every other month. The kids come to us Friday evening about 6 o'clock, and they're with us until Sunday around noon. It's for ages 9 through 12, and they can stay with us the whole time. We actually really encourage, once they start the camp, for them to stay until they're finished, until they're 12 or 13 years old.
This is the tree climb, so they are learning how to, through their own coordination and skill, rappel themselves up on the ropes, and they can get up into the branches, and it kind of gives them another perspective on life too. But they learn that, you know, through their own actions they can accomplish a task, and that really builds their confidence in themselves too and what their abilities are.
We spend a lot of time on skills and teaching them to celebrate themselves, teaching them the danger of substance abuse. We work on things like signs of suicide so that they recognize if they start to feel bad about themselves and they might self-harm. We introduce them to opportunities that they haven't had before, like urban tree climbing, which they're doing right now. For some of them, we've done things that are simple to us but are huge to them. We do a Christmas party where they get to ask for one thing and they get it. We do back to school backpacks, so they go back to school with all the supplies they need. So a lot of what we do is around their own self-esteem.
What is she gonna use to stand up? Good memory, everybody, I love it. She's gonna stand straight up, she's gonna push up and stand up. And what's she gonna do next? Sit down. Nice.
Round of applause. Every Saturday night, we allow the kids to write a letter to addiction. And they can read it aloud, or if they don't want to read it, they don't have to. And then they throw it in the campfire and burn it, like they're letting go. That was impactful and emotional for me the first time I heard it. You know, to hear a 12-year-old girl read a letter and say, addiction's taught her she can't depend on anybody in life except herself. That's not what a 12-year-old girl should be thinking. And that has stuck with me, and that will stick with me for the rest of my life, that addiction does a whole lot of things to people. We tend to think about the adults who are addicted, and we don't think about the impact it's having on the people around them.
Dear addiction, why do you choose to hurt innocent children that don't even play a part in their family member's addiction? Why do you ruin people's lives that deal with a family member having an addiction? Kids don't know any better, so they often come to the conclusion that addiction is their fault when it's far from that. Addiction, I hope you know you separate family and friends, and that is horrible. Sincerely, an angry kid.
I'm hoping that they leave with a sense that they can somehow still cope with life that's been dealt to them, and that they don't have to turn to drugs or alcohol or something like that to learn to cope with life, that this is something that they'll be able to do on their own.
A lot of these children have been through things that we can't imagine for a normal child. And it's a result of substance abuse on the part of their parent or primary caregiver, or it could be somebody else in the family. It could be an older brother or sister or an uncle. And we just want to teach them real prevention skills, how to avoid a life of substance abuse, but also give them an opportunity to see that they're not alone in this, that there are other children who have the same problem. And so it gives them a chance to just come to camp, meet other people, and just be kids for a weekend.